Hi, I'm James and I'm in the UK.
And I'm Lexi. I'm in the US. Today, we're going to be comparing US and UK instant noodles. Instant noodles, or ramen here, is a staple of college students everywhere. Inexpensive, easy to make, filling. I don't think there's too many Americans that could say they've never tried one. They come in two basic forms here: in a packet that is meant to be made on the stovetop, or in a cup that you just add water and microwave. They come in a wide variety of flavors, including beef, pork, shrimp, chicken, and many others. Like a lot of things, we tend to go a bit overboard with our varieties here in the US. At the store the other day, I tried to take a picture of the instant noodle section, which I'll insert here. I couldn't even get far enough back in the aisle to get the whole section in the shot.
Here we've got a few kinds of instant noodles. There's the pot noodle, which you literally just boil the kettle, pour it in, let it soak for a few minutes, and then add soy sauce. There's also super noodles, which you get in a packet, rather like the ramen noodles I'm about to taste. There are loads of different flavours to that. To be honest, I haven't had them for a few years, but they're good for a quick snack. And there's also micro noodles. Same premise as a pot noodle, but they only come in one flavour, which is chicken. You fill the cup up with water up to a certain level, stick the lid back over it, and then put it in the microwave for 2 minutes, and they are very tasty. I don't know how many other British people do this, but I like to make a sandwich with them, which is a guilty pleasure.
I sent James the creamy chicken flavor, which is my favorite. I did send him the version in the packet. Honestly, the only reason I did this was because it was easier to put in the mail.
Right, okay, so to skip time, I've actually made the noodles beforehand. Now, what I'd say is to actually put the noodles into a pan with boiling water and just stir them until they're soft and have the flavour in. However, all I've done is I've brought in a plastic dish, I've filled it with the noodles and then some boiling water from the kettle, and I've just let them soak, and it's done basically the same. So, what I'm going to do now is have a taste and see if they are any different to the UK. Right, looking at it now, because I've left it for so long, I'd say 95% of the water is soaked up. They look basically like super noodles, and they smell like the chicken super noodles. So to be honest, I'm not expecting any major change in flavour. So, fork, give it a bit of a mix, and actually there is a bit more of a taste, and it is quite nice. With the flavour sachet, there's more of a chickeny flavour. They're actually quite nice. They're better than what I expected them to be. So, I think I'm going to give these an 8 out of 10. They're not something I would eat all of the time, but they would make a very nice change.
Even as my favorite, I'd probably still only rate the creamy chicken a 7. I really have to be in the mood to reach for ramen.
Time for the British pot noodle now, Lexi. You got the chicken and mushroom one, didn't you?
Yep, I have the chicken and mushroom flavor here. I really like mushrooms, so I have high hopes for this. I put water in it a bit ago, so it should be all ready to eat now. Just peel the top all the way back. Now, the first thing I noticed when I was making this was that it came with this little packet of soy sauce. Now, I have come across one brand of instant noodles in the US that comes with a packet to be mixed in after of some sort of sauce, but it's not the standard for it to come with this type of thing. So let's go ahead and add this in. Give it a stir. And give it a taste. My first impression is the noodles are quite a bit thicker than in the US. And there's actual pieces of corn and I'm going to assume that's mushroom in this. Some of the US ones that are in the cups do have like freeze-dried corn and peas in them. I haven't run into one with mushrooms yet. Let's taste the broth. I don't think it's as salty as the US counterpart, but honestly, that's probably a good thing. The mushroom isn't super apparent, but it's there. It adds a bit of depth to it. I think I honestly like more mushroom, but that probably is just me. I'm Yeah, I'm gonna give this a 7. It's about right on par with the creamy chicken that I sent you. I'm not sure which I'd like better because there are so many flavors and we're just trying the one today. I do think I prefer the thinner noodles of the American version, but I also really like how there seems to be less salt in the UK version.
Yeah, I think trying just the creamy chicken ones, to be honest, I prefer the American one. I would be interested in trying some of the other flavours though.
Me too. I'd love to try some of the more unique flavors. Why don't you all drop us a comment down below and let us know what your go-to flavor of instant noodle is? Well, thanks for joining us today. And if you enjoyed the video, please give us a like.
And don't forget, please subscribe to us and hit the notification bell. We will see you next time on Big Spoon, Little Spoon.